What's up, guys? So today there's not a whole lot going on at the glass shop, so I'm working on pulling the axles out of, if I get my hand going in the right direction, this old F350. I'm going to take the front axle from it and put it underneath my old ambulance I showed you guys in the last video for a four-wheel drive conversion. So there's the old ambulance. Old 1994 E350 7.3 diesel. Unfortunately, it is non-turboed. We may have to fix that one of these days and slap a turbo on the old thing. So what I got going on here is, since I got a backhoe, it's a whole lot easier to work with it, work with machinery than it is manual labor. So I got the axles unbolted, got the back picked up, I set it down on some cinder blocks. And anytime you're working with machinery or anything like this without tires and wheels, be very, very careful. I about lost a buddy one night, just down the hill. We was working on a Toyota Land Cruiser, and it was sitting up on jack stands, similar as how this was. The front end was on jack stands. The back end was picked up under the bumper with a set of forks on a tractor. It slid on the forks, and the front end fell off the jack stands, slammed down on the ground, front and rear, just missed his head by about a foot. So it can be very, very dangerous. And on something like this, putting cinder blocks under it, you've got to lay them crisscross, kind of like Jenga. You got to lay one this way, or two this way, and then two this way. That way they won't fall over. So the bottom two are going that way, the top two are going this way on both of them. Otherwise, they'll teeter and fall over, and that's not good. So the back end, it's just sitting on the cinder blocks. The front end, I'm going to sit on cinder blocks too. I'm going to take the boom here and pull the axle out from under with a chain. That's a whole lot simpler than manual labor, and I'm going to do the same with the front. Once I get the front axle out, then I'm going to sit it on blocks as well. So here we go. We're going to jerk the back axle out. So it seems I forgot a bracket up on the top that holds the emergency brake cable to it. So I gotta run and grab a socket real quick and grab that, jerk that bracket off. Be right back. Alright, so I'm back. So if you guys saw while I was sliding that out, the truck moved slightly. So you kind of got to watch for that in case you did forget to unhook something. And I got a tick pulling on me. In case you did forget to unhook something, you see the truck move, stop what you're doing and figure out why the truck just moved. So it's that little bracket. So I'm going to run back here, undo that bracket. It'll be loose and we'll get it rough out. Alright, so I don't know if you guys saw that or not there just a few minutes ago whenever I tried pulling the front axle out. Over here on the passenger side, the ball joint hit the spring. My tripod's getting hung up in the weeds. So under here, the top ball joint hit the spring, and that's what caused the truck to move. So I'm gonna drag it out. Whoop. My tripod kept getting hung in the weeds. So I'm gonna pull it out frontwards instead of sideways. Alright guys, so there's my axles out. The front axle I will be putting underneath the ambulance over there. And then, darn it, I keep hitting the weeds with my tripod. Shorten this thing up here, and we're all quit hitting weeds. Like I say, I'm going to take the front brackets out from under the front of this truck, and hopefully I'll be able to just either refabricate them a little bit and put them under the van. I hope the frames are the same width approximately, or close, to where that basically I can just unbolt them out of here, drill some holes, and bolt them back in the van. And then this rear axle, it's going to a buddy. He's going to convert his single wheel one ton over to a dually. So anyways, guys, stay tuned for more on the ambulance build. I would like to have the front axle under it by mid-October to go rendezvous in the Ozarks. I probably won't, because I need to work on some stuff on the inside of it first for just creature comforts. I'm going to get my refrigerator in, my lithium battery, it needs all hooked up. What else do I need? I'd like to have my Webasto diesel heater in there. I need to get a bed in there. I did start cutting out some of the front wall to open it up where my refrigerator will be, and to where, like I was saying last time, the wife and kids will be able to see out. That way when we're driving they won't get sick quite so bad. And then I will have a video later on this front wall. So there before, there was just a little bitty tiny hole for you to be able to see through and be able to pass through, talk through. So I cut it out right up against the edge of this cabinet where all the electronics is. And then this side over here, where the lighting's where we're at here. This side over here, I will cut it out all the way up against here. And I'm going to put some steel framework under it just to support the central heat and air unit up there on top. And my fridge is right here. It's my Snowmaster 95 or 98 liter. It's a fridge freeze combo. It's going to sit right down here in the bottom by the door. These doors, they don't want to lock currently, so I have to have them tied shut, which is why I'm in through the front door. I've got to get the locks fixed on those doors, because I don't want anybody stealing any of my stuff. But anyway, you guys stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on the old ambulance.